Hi everyone, I'm Chris and welcome to my homestead allotment channel. Now I haven't done a video in a few days. I've just had my COVID booster jab and for the last few days I haven't been able to leave the house. But yeah, the weather hasn't been great anyway, so I've not really missed out too bad. But seems it's still bad today. I thought I'd sit down with you. I've just cleaned the greenhouse glass, so yeah, I've actually achieved something. But I thought I'd sit down with you and just run you through me and why I've got this plot and what I'm going to be doing with it moving forwards. So we moved here a few years ago, and this plot's at our house. I live here with my girlfriend and I've got two girls. You'll probably see them later on in later videos. The youngest wants to come out and grow some fruit and veg. She likes getting her hands dirty and digging up worms and whatever else, which really works in a no-dig plot. So what I'm planning on doing for her is a container garden. So I'll be showing you more of that in coming videos. So basically, I'm Chris, I'm 36. I started this plot 3 years ago. Basically, I used to have allotments back where I lived before. I've loved growing fruit and veg and that, and coming here, it already had a greenhouse and a small plot, so I made it slightly bigger. But yeah, I changed jobs 2 years ago, and unknowing to me I had to put more time into it at work than I thought, so the plot sort of laid idle for the last year. I've now changed jobs again, for better family life. So I do shift work now, but yeah, I get a lot of time off, and now feel that I can put some more time into the plot, so that's what I've done. So if you go back in some of my recent videos, it shows you how I've cleaned the plot and where I'm up to now, basically. Yeah, so this year I'm hoping, because of the way things are going in the world, inflation's going up, fuel prices are going up, food bills are going up. What I'm going to try and do is grow as much salad and vegetables as possible. The fruit side of things, I'm going to get some raspberry canes and some strawberries, but that's probably about as much as I'm going to go into fruit. Like I say, the girls want to grow some fruit and vegetables, so I'm going to be doing a little container garden for them. So yeah, basically I just want to grow as much food as I can in the space that I've got. I'm going to be growing all year round, so utilising this 12 by 8 greenhouse I've got here. And then obviously out in the plot I've got hoops, and I'll be using plastic and that to prolong the growing season out there. But yeah, that's as much about me as there at the moment. So yeah, I'm going to give you a little tour of my plot, because I haven't actually done a tour yet. I've got some plans I want to put into motion, but I can't do that at the moment because the weather's so bad outside. But it's stopped raining now, so I'm going to give you a little tour around, because I haven't done a plot tour yet. Just like I've put snippets of bits of my plot up and that, but basically I grow sort of an American market garden sort of way, no dig. I've got 4 30-inch beds which are 15 feet long, and I've got a 40-inch bed which is 15 foot long. I've got a raised carrot bed, and I'll show you in a bit. I'm going to be putting in a raised parsnip bed. So yeah, there's some things I want to be getting on with outside, but unfortunately it keeps raining at the moment and I can't get out there to do it. So I'll show you where my seeds are at, because I've already started sowing some of my seeds. Whether that's a good idea or not at the moment, I don't know, but you've got to risk it for a biscuit, and you can always re-sow if stuff goes wrong or gets too leggy anyway. So I had the time, so I've sown some seeds. So I'll give you a little plot tour now, give you a bit of insight in what I want to be doing this out there this year and some of the changes I'm going to be making, and maybe give you a little run through of where I'm going to be growing things and in what beds, as I've got my little plan inside and put my post-it notes on there, so if I want to move things around I can just peel it off and put it on another bed. But yeah, I think I'll give you a little show around now. Right, so I'll start the tour in the greenhouse. Obviously yesterday when I had a bit of energy, I got outside, it was raining, I got outside with a soft broom and swept off the roof and the outside glass, and today it's raining again, so I've been in here cleaning the inside glass. So it's not so much of a greenhouse now, more of a greenhouse. Another thing is I had lots of moss and that growing in the runners in between the glass and the frame of the greenhouse. Try and keep that as clean as possible, because problem is moss holds moisture, and if it freezes ice expands and it can break your glass in your greenhouse. So I've been digging all of that out, and yeah, I've just got to do the bit at the back there, but I can't get to it at the moment because of the seed table being in the way. But yeah, so some of the seedlings are starting to come up. I got my peas coming up. There's some of my brassicas are shot up there. I've brought these in from inside. That's my celery and celeriac. They've all shot up, so they'll be needing to be pricked out soon, and individual cells. What else have we got? I think some of my spring onions are starting to sprout. I don't know if you can see, but they are actually starting to shoot through. Some radish there, and yeah, my lettuce is starting to come up now, so that's good. This lettuce will be grown in the greenhouse, and then in another week or so I'm going to be sowing another batch of lettuce, and they'll be going out into the beds under the hoop tunnels under plastic. And so my potatoes, I've got my leeks down there, but they haven't shot up yet. That's my potato trial sitting down there, and today my compost thermometer has actually turned up. I got that off of Amazon, so I'll put the link to that in the description box. Yeah, but we have a little look, and she is reading just under 50 degrees in there. What I might have to do is take the lid off of that and put another couple of bags in, because I think it's probably sunk down in there. But 50 degrees, it's definitely keeping the greenhouse a bit warmer overnight of the frost, so I'm happy with that. I've got some violets sitting there in the pots from last year. I've weathered the storms. So yeah, this is my greenhouse. This is my carrot bed. I made this a few years ago. Filled it with the compost that I can get hold of. I sieved it and put it in here. This has got to be moved. I'll keep getting stinging nettles grow up behind the fence, the dividing fence between my front and back garden. So yeah, this has got to be emptied and moved, and where it's going is it's going to be going here in front of my greenhouse. So the water container is going to be moved, and that's going to be moved into here. It's just going to be easier. I can get all the way around it then. Here I've managed to get hold of these. I've had them for a couple of years now, but not done anything with them. I've got to put decking boards around where you can see the gaps to make them one sort of bed. It's got to be leveled off, and this is going to be my parsnip bed. Move that slab. I'm going to dig down maybe half a spade, maybe a spade step. I'm going to put a load of horse manure in the bottom, and then I'm going to line that with plastic and fill that with sieved used compost. And that, yeah, so that's going to basically be my parsnip bed. So parsnip bed, carrot bed's going to be here. Over the top I'm hoping to put an arch, and that will be for my peas. I've already managed to get hold of a fair few bags of this compost. That's my tubs for my potatoes. So yeah, that's going to be the next job once it stopped raining. So this is my outdoor plot. So these beds are 15 foot long. I've got 4 of them that are 30 inches wide, so I'll stop moving around. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're 30-inch beds. The one on the end's a 40-inch bed. They've got 12-inch walkways in between them, which we've got wood chip on them. There. So down here is a big walkway to get to my compost bins. That's going to be where I put my potatoes. So these are my compost bins I built out of pallets. They've been lined with plastic. This one I finished off completely. I've got the shutter doors and a wooden roof on the top. That's probably up to the first door filled with compost, good compost that's going to be going on the beds. And then this stuff here will be turned into here with the horse manure I can get hold of, and then grass clippings, sort of lasagna it into this bed, and then next year I should be getting another load of good compost. It's my dumping ground at the moment. Got to go to the dump. I started this plot, I dug it over. I like no dig, but I do like to dig the ground over to make sure that I've got everything out of it, especially allotment plots, because God knows what people have put down: carpet, matting, as glass, everything in allotment plots. Here not so bad, quite a bit of glass, but it wasn't that bad. But so knowing that there's not a great deal in here, I want to come out another 5 foot and make these 20-foot beds. So what I'll be doing with those will just be a layer of cardboard, and then a layer of deep compost for the beds, and then a layer of wood chips for the paths. Hopefully my wood chip delivery will be coming soon, and I've already got a fair few bags of compost, but I'll be going to pick some more of that up anyway. So yeah, when everything arrives, I think that'll be another job to extend these beds so I've got a bit more growing area. Quickly, so this at the moment, I'll show you indoors my plan, but beans, squashes, and this is brassicas, and then these will be salad beds here. These hoops I got off of a large trampoline, so this is like the top ring off of a large trampoline that holds the netting up, and then obviously I've got the netting somewhere, and that goes over the top to stop the pigeons. But another use of something if you can get hold of something like that. Well, that's a bit about me and my plot tour, things I want to be getting on with. If you want to come along for the journey, please subscribe, hit the like button and the bell notification so you don't miss any of my videos, and comment, and I'll get back to you, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.